In the first video, I talked about why I can't communicate, and that's only if I do even try to talk whatsoever. But in other cases, I'm too afraid to even open my mouth in the first place. And it's kind of irrational, but after analyzing it, I think I might know one reason why I don't even want to talk at all. That's because, first of all, of history. Um, I have a history of not wanting to talk, so I don't want to talk more, or more importantly, I don't want to change the status quo. And I've always had this persona of being standoffish and quietness that has stayed since my childhood. And I already explained that I was selectively mute and everything. So being quiet is just something that I'm used to, and I'm afraid of changing that persona that I have to other people. So I just don't say anything. Even though in my brain I do have like a lot of things going on and I do have things to say, but I'm too afraid to say them because I'm afraid of change. I don't want to change the status quo. And that's pretty, and the reason why I don't want to change it is, I guess, for two things. One, if I do change, I have to deal with it, and I don't understand what the issues will be down the line, I suppose. It also depends on what I'm speaking about. The second thing is, I'm comfortable with staying the way that I am, sort of. Um, or like, I'd rather. Okay, this has kind of stopped being about speaking up in the first place and just about taking opportunities. Hold on, I'm sucking my lollipop. Okay, shut up. Yes, I am an actual child. I bought a lollipop. I'll stop that. So, about being comfortable, I mean, it's not great, but it can get worse, and I just don't want to risk it getting worse. It's fear, damn it. It controls me, and I can't run away from it. I'm weak. Uh, this kind of feeling of fear is spread out throughout the rest of my life and other aspects of it, like taking opportunities in general. Um, I guess when I started college and all my friends were getting very ahead of me, they all had to put in CVs to do events or whatever, and I thought to myself, I'm too young for that. I stated, man, am I dumb and not on their level yet, so I decided to wait until the next opportunity for the next year. And hold on. I'm getting deja vu. I feel like I said this before. Oh, whatever. I probably wrote it instead of said it, so I'll just say it here again. Um, I said I would get opportunities later on, but I feel like at that point I missed the mark and screwed the pooch. Like everyone else was supposed to take these opportunities much earlier, and I thought, well, it's too late for me, so why would I join at all? This is kind of proven when I did join some kind of event, and everyone else was a year younger than me. Lol. Uh, so yeah, embarrassing. I realized that in general, I suppose my life has been not as adventurous as other people's. It's fine. I I don't have to do as much as other people, but that kind of gets into the privilege of things, and I'll probably make a video about actually checking my privilege. I'll talk about that later, but I think what actually scares me is the fear of missing out, that FOMO, that I am less than others and I should catch up to them because it's what is expected of me. And it does kind of lock out opportunities later on that I do kind of want to do, and is expected of me, which is why I actually am lacking in a couple of things that my peers have. And that kind of scares me. I think the ideal uh, world for me would be to be left alone, do whatever I want, not be compared to anyone whatsoever. Hell is other people in multiple ways. Okay. This one was about being too scared. I need to remind myself because I'm on this terrain of thought way deeper than I meant to be. About speaking, it kind of manifests itself in a few ways whenever I do get a message like I just did right now. I'm gonna read it, and instead of replying right away, I think about it for I think about it for a very long time, and then I decide to respond when I do have the free time or after I think of the response, but that's always hours and hours later. I keep it in the back of my mind, and I kind of like designate a time for replying to messages, even though it's kind of improper. And I'm reminded of like, I don't know, the Asian girlfriend who just keeps being clingy and expects a message right away. But I am Asian, so I don't know. I think I'm being stupid in this one. I think I'm done for this topic. To summarize, I'm a pussy. See you next time. Consume everything. Bye. I need to respond to this dude.